Yo, what is up, everybody? Today we are in the year 2020 and we are about to watch Super Bowl 54 go down between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Seattle Seahawks. We are in the Primetime Football League. It is year 4 of the Primetime CFM. We have been the Seahawks for all 4 seasons, winning the Super Bowl in the very first season in Super Bowl 51. Then we made the conference championship game the next 2 years, lost both times, but this year we are returning back to the Super Bowl. How did we get here? We got a 12-4 record in the regular season, got a first round bye. You guys haven't heard from the Primetime CFM in a while because I haven't played any of the games since week 9. Basically just getting ready for Madden 18, didn't have too much time for Madden 17, and plus, the CFM was going at an accelerated pace. But once playoff time came through, I was like, you know what? Let's play the playoff games. Let's see what happens. I figured, we finished this final season. I want to at least finish the final season for you guys so you guys can see what the final outcome was. Otherwise, I really had no interest in playing Madden 17. So here is what happened in the divisional round. We were the 2 seed, the Atlanta Falcons were the 3 seed, so we ended up going against the Falcons for the 3rd year in a row in the playoffs. The last 2 years, we got leads in the 4th quarter, blew them both times. This season, the Atlanta Falcons are the team with the 4th quarter lead, and we are the ones trying to come back, but our offensive line was not helping the cause. 3rd down and 16, Russell Wilson immediately under fire and taken down for the 9th time in the game by Grady Jarrett. We punt the ball away, trying to at least get in the field goal range in rainy Seattle, but couldn't even do it. Now here are the Falcons from their own 2-yard line. 3rd down and 18, big time conversion. The Seahawks on the rope, needing a touchdown first, needing a stop, and on 3rd down, he's going back to the wheel, but he's crushed. Bobby Wagner on the recovery, Bogle with the big hit, and now here we go. One last chance for Russell Wilson and this suddenly aging Seahawks roster to try to make a playoff push, try to return to the Super Bowl and win for the 3rd time in the Russell Wilson, Pete Carroll, Legion of Boom era. 3rd down, big conversion, getting the first down via the fullback dive, but we gotta get in the end zone. 1st down and goal, finding Jimmy Graham, still the starting tight end, but we need to make this PAT up and good. We beat our past demons by actually making a crucial kick against the Atlanta Falcons. That's what doomed us in the past, as the ball's on the ground picked up by the Falcons, what they call a timeout, and they're in a desperate situation, down by 1 and getting sacked again. Connor Cook is at his own 1-yard line. Need to get a field goal, don't need a touchdown, but it's going to be very hard from here. 4th down, game on the line, 11 seconds left, only 1 timeout. Things not looking good for the Atlanta Falcons, to say the least, and Connor Cook playmaking, throwing, caught, but not for the 1st down, and that will end the game. A knee sends us to the conference championships. So that's all good. We beat the Falcons, we beat our past demons, but now we go to Dallas to face the number 1 seed Dallas Cowboys, who enter the game with a 15-1 regular season record, and right away start off with a 7-0 lead via Ezekiel Elliott. As you guys see, the Seahawks team mainly intact. A lot of star players still around, still Russell. You still got, Doug Baldwin, Jimmy Graham, Tyler Lockett still on the team. We kept a lot of the core intact. But this team aging a little bit, not as fast, and maybe giving up more runs like that to Zeke, but we could still get big hits. That was Deshaun Shed laying out Zeke, and we needed that one badly. 2nd down, flag on the field, and Richard Sherman flipping over for the interception. We still have Earl Thomas, we still have Cam, so we got big names. We also got new rookies on the field, including, I showed you guys the rookie running back Pearson Bronson. If you guys have been following the CFM, you guys know that he had a monster first half of the year when we were actually playing the games as we throw a crucial interception in field goal range. He ended up getting like 100,000 XP, so I upped his speed from 92 all the way to 98. So he should just be an absolute burner. No time left on the clock. Here's Bacon trying to make a miracle play to tie the game up, but we go into halftime for the 2nd consecutive playoff game. Down as we get a big hit to bring us right back in the game. A chance to make it a 2-possession game for the Cowboys. They squander it, and Bronson's loose. 98 speed, like I mentioned. You're not simply catching this man. He's out. We tie it up. One running back fumbles for the 2nd time. The other one takes it 50 yards for a touchdown. That was huge, and this is also big. Bobby Wagner with the interception on 3rd down. Gives us great starting field position. We go to the 4th quarter about a minute minute later on 3rd and 1, hitting Jimmy Graham up high for the touchdown. Hopefully the go-ahead touchdown in this game, but there is a whole 4th quarter to go. 3rd down and 12. Dak is well protected. That Cowboys offensive line still intact, but the ball is not with Dak. It's on the ground and thankfully picked up by Sean Lee, the former Dallas Cowboy, but on the very next play, the Cowboys get the ball right back. A lot of fumbles in this game. Fumbles lost. Can the Cowboys capitalize on this one? Chucking it deep. And look at Richard Sherman. Sherman's playing some of his best football right now when we need him most. As we're going to run it on 3rd down. Try to get a field goal. Make it a 2-possession game. And Steven Alishka up and good once again. Our past demons, that was field goal kicking. That's all we got bounced in the playoffs the last couple of years. We're doing everything right. But after this Zeke touchdown, he needs an onside kick. Onside kick knock on. We win the game. If he gets it, there's a lot of drama. But Walden falls on top of it. Walden now in his 3rd year. He's a 2nd string receiver for the Seahawks. We got Baldwin. We got Lockett. We got Walden. And they did pretty good for us. Just enough to win the game. Now, I wasn't taking these games like crazy serious or anything like that. I just figured, you know, if I lost the game, I get to play more Madden 18. But if I win it, I get to show you guys a Super Bowl. That's really what I want to do for you guys. While I played the game, I didn't really play it for myself. I wanted to, you know, I figured you guys would want to see the final season, how it concluded. I didn't want to leave it in the middle of the season since we already started it. I like to finish what I started, and hopefully we can finish all the way with a Super Bowl win. But if not, like I said, I'm showing you guys the conclusion here as 3rd down, Wilson. Great pocket presence, only rushing 3, finding the open man. 1st down, here's Bronson stumbling. Now we're going to show every play from this game. I showed you guys highlights from the other 2 games, and they were really close games. I would have loved to show you guys the full game if it wasn't August and Madden 18 was already out, you know, as we throw it on the run to Walden with the catch, with the 1st down at the 35-yard line. But I mean, it's the Super Bowl. I gotta show every play from this game, right? As Wilson across the body trying to hit Bacon, a little bit inaccurate, asking a little bit too much from him. Bronson spinning and getting a couple of yards. Big 3rd down here, borderline field goal range. Jimmy Graham, though, delivers once again. You guys saw Jimmy Graham had some great catches as Bronson into the end zone. The 1st touchdown of Super Bowl 54 scored by the Seahawks. But we missed the PAT. I forgot to show it, but I missed the PAT in this game. I was lagging extremely bad in this game, so my kicking meter wasn't even close. You guys will see it throughout the game how bad my kicking meter was as Richard Sherman, he only needs one hand to make the interception. Sherman has been a defensive MVP for us in this postseason run. Now the Kansas City Chiefs, they have a rookie or a young quarterback in Enrique Nunez. I probably said his name wrong, but I tried. 3rd down and 10, though. Like I said, they got a young team as we try to throw it to pro size, but that is going to be just short. This team, they're the defending Super Bowl champions. That's what I'm trying to get to. This team, they won Super Bowl 53. They beat the Atlanta Falcons. Remember, we lost to the Falcons. They were undefeated. They got taken down by the Chiefs. I don't think I ever mentioned it, but they ended up winning that Super Bowl. So we are going against the defending Super Bowl champions. For the first time in the Primetime CFM, there will be a repeat Super Bowl champion. It's just about who it's gonna be, as that pass is caught by, I believe, Chris Conley. The first completion of the day for Nunez. Good time to get on the board as Jeremy Langford gets the ball. We did play this Chiefs team before in the Primetime CFM. We played them last season. It was a close game. We ended up winning on a Cam Chancellor pick 6 in the 4th quarter. But I do remember the game plan from the Chiefs team. They like to run the ball with Jeremy Lane, and he liked to throw a lot, or Jeremy Langford, I should say, and he liked to throw a lot of high point passes, as that is going to be incomplete in traffic. So I'm watching out for the high points, definitely trying to stuff the run and force him to win the game in the air, and so far he is not doing that. In that very same game I mentioned, I believe it was a Sunday Night Football game, he threw a game-losing interception on that very same out route. So we got that covered. I don't really remember it, but it was a good thing that we had it covered anyways, because, you know, definitely needed that pick as he was in field goal range, and it is only a 6-0 game instead of a 7-0 game. 3rd down and 12. Here's Russell downfield, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett and into the end zone. The Seahawks will be doubling the lead because the PAT goes wide left. I know I'm not the best kicker out there, but I promise you guys, I was lagging like crazy. I could barely even pick my plays in this game. And the reason why I was lagging was actually because I was uploading a video at this time. So I realized that like midway through the 3rd quarter, I was like, oh wait, I'm uploading. That's why. You can't really upload videos and play Madden at the same time. Your connection just can't handle it. So, you know, it was really bad. But, you know, at this point in the game, we were up 12-0. I couldn't say, hey, let's quit and retry it, because I was winning, you know? If I was losing, it would have been another thing. I would have paused the game and waited a little bit. But I was kind of feeling the momentum. I was kind of feeling the way our defense was playing. So, you know, we stuck it out as he runs it on second down. Not going to get much. Big third down near midfield. Got to make a throw to win the game. That's the key. We're not letting Langford win it on the ground. And he's not even going to get anything in the air because he's hit as he tries to throw the football. And on fourth down, up 12-0, we get it right back. But that's a pretty good punt. We're going to get at our own 5-yard line. Unfortunately, is Bronson. Got to get out of our own end zone right there. The last thing we want to do is give up a safety and give him some sort of momentum. So second down, we run the football. And third down at our own 4-yard line, we're just going to run the football again. Like I said, I was lagging a lot, and I swim with a conservative play call. But apparently, I got no power on this kick. I didn't even really, I don't know how that happened. I thought I got pretty good power, but like I said, I was lagging like crazy. So I ended up, you know, shanking the punt badly, and he gets the ball at the 38-yard line to start off this next drive. So definitely something that is a big storyline in this game that we might not be able to kick too well for the rest of it, as Mike Morgan nearly breaks on the football. Good play to force the incompletion. Third down. That is caught by Travis Kelce. The Chiefs, they have some of their guys still intact. They still have Travis Kelce. They still have Tyreek Hill. They also have Keenan Allen. So definitely some new names on this squad, and no Alex Smith to be found on this team at all. Third down and 12. Definitely need this play, and he's not going to get it. Like I said, he's like high pointing the pass. Very high pointed like triple coverage to Travis Kelce, and he ends up settling for the field goal. I would have loved to use someone on that play. I actually went on the defensive line because I was lagging so bad. I'm like, you know what? I can't use her in coverage. Let me just go out there and, you know, try to at least rush the passer and hope my defense can stand tall. We still got a pretty good defense on this team. As third down and 7 comes up after the flag, he declines the play to bring up a third down, but maybe he reconsiders it. Hindsight is 2020. We end up getting the first down on the play. Russell Wilson 6 for 9, but Bronson is 1 for 1 as far as losing fumbles on that play. And the Seahawks with some momentum, or the Chiefs with some momentum right before halftime. A touchdown here would be monumental because we had pretty much dominated this first half. Even a field goal makes it a one-possession game and makes this game manageable because since we missed 2 PATs, it keeps him interested in this one, as Kelce not able to catch that high point. Third down and 2 under pressure and intercepted by Mike Morgan. Big time INT, takes any sort of points off the board for that drive, and it looks like we will be going to halftime with a 12-3 game as we pitch it to Bronson, spinning. We're not going to get much right after. We're not going to call any timeouts, neither is he. We take it into halftime, and he will be getting the ball at the 40-yard line to start this drive because, you know, you see this kicking meter is just, I couldn't do it, man. I really couldn't. I tried to time it, but, you know, eventually I actually got the timing down. You guys will see, but right now, it's all about getting stops on defense. Right now, I'm just hoping the defense can carry us. Richard Sherman can keep making plays, and we can win this game. I just want to ride these guys. That's what we've done for this whole entire CFM. Ride the defense. Let them make plays. The offense, just don't do anything stupid. Don't turn the ball over. And we win football games. That's the game plan. That's really the smart thing to do, especially with these quarter lanes being so long. Turnovers can really impact these games. You guys have seen he's already had a couple of turnovers that have really changed the momentum of this game, including his very last one that took at least 3 points off the board as Bronson gets the football right here. At the start of the third quarter, I changed up the game plan. It was pure running mode. Actually, I sort of the last drive as well. We're just going to run the football almost every single time. As long as he doesn't stop it and make us lose 3 yards every single time. Even Jimmy Graham's going to get a handoff right here. Pearson Bronson with that 98 speed. He's going to get a heavy workload. Third down, though, we're going to go fullback dive and get the first down on the play, because I really did not trust myself passing the football. Here we come out passing, and even then we run it with Russell Wilson not getting down. Thankfully not fumbling that football right there. Getting a gain of 8 back to the ground, but Pro Size gets lit up. Third down and 2. Big play here. He needs the stop. We're looking to pass. Trying to go up high to Walden. I saw a little crease. Maybe it was asking too much by trying to high point it, trying to be a technician right there. Ends up going out of bounds. We end up punting the football to him, but he has not proved that he can march all the way down into the end zone and score a touchdown. And until he does that, he's not going to win this game. He will not be getting 5 field goals to win this game, whatever he needs, as he rolls out with Nunez and throws it away. Once again, third down and long. He is not helping himself out by converting, not really getting any yardage on first and second down. So on third down, he has to force something, and you don't force it at Richard Sherman. Richard Sherman might be working on a Super Bowl MVP trophy if he keeps it up. Already 2 interceptions, gets us in good field position to extend this lead. Unfortunately, Bronson drops the first down pass. that second down blitz. Open man is Jimmy Graham, and look at Graham still upright and taken down all the way down at the 12-yard line, trying to punch it in and take control of this game, but Marcus Peters gets the interception, and Peters out racing Baldwin, trying to get a momentum-changing pick six. Here's Bronson, not able to bring him down. Marcus Peters, he's a ball hawk more than ever in the CFM, and the funny thing was, all of these play calls I was talking about, all the things about lag had nothing to do with that play. I was perfect connection on that play, just a bad read. And that was exactly what we didn't need to do. I've been saying it the entire game. Just don't turn over that football. Now here we are in a 2-point game. Now this is the worst nightmare, because with those missed PATs, instead of having a 4-point lead, it's only a 2-point lead as we get this third down conversion with Bronson on the fake fullback dive. We ran one earlier, he fell for it that time, and now we go back to Bronson, and he's gonna get a first down after the stiff arm. But yeah, field goal just straight up wins the game, so we really need to get some points on the board just to feel good, because he can get a field goal, but I don't think he can get a touchdown, so we just gotta work and get a couple more yards. Second down, there's Baldwin, that's what we needed, and that's also what we needed, that ball going out of bounds after the fumble as we continue running the ball. Bronson has 23 rushes in the game, but not 24, because this is supposed to be a screen pass, but he used it well, so we just throw the ball away. Unfortunately, that stops the clock. Here's a huge third down. He needs this stop, and he's gonna get it. Doug Bowen not able to hang on in traffic, and this field goal is up and good. I was really sweating on that field goal right there, because it was 42 yards. I could barely do kickoffs. I really don't know how we got the timing right on that thing, but thankful we did, because now it is a 5-point lead, which means he needs to go into the end zone to take the lead with 5 minutes to go. Does he have a clutch drive in him with Nunez rolling pressure and just able to get it away? Once again, one more time, third down and long. He has to conquer his own demons to get back into this game, but he's not going to do it. High point drop, fourth down, the punting unit on the field. Here's Bacon looking to get some yardage, looking to make something spectacular happen, but he's going to be brought down at the 30-yard line. 4.5 minutes left in Super Bowl 54. Who's gonna win it? The game is still on the line, and we need a big third down conversion to continue to drive and chew up clock. Russell Wilson well protected, looking downfield, and it's caught by Tyler Lockett, who is over 100 yards receiving as Wilson mishandles the snap. That was reminiscent of that Falcons game when Russell Wilson fumbled the ball and was taken back for 6 that I showed you guys earlier. But right now, we are killing a lot of clock. I want to at least get in the field goal range here. Try to make it an 8-point game. If anything, try to get this first as Russell breaks the tackle, finds Lockett one more time, and gets the first down. Justin Houston was there, but not able to get him. Next play, Bronson is... Ooh, that was a big hit, but he also got the first down. More importantly, didn't fumble that football. It's going to be first down and 5 after the offsides penalty. And here we go. One first down ends the game. Gives us the Super Bowl win in the final year of the Madden 17 Primetime CFM. Third down and 1. But look what happens here. We are not going to get the snap off. I spammed the A button. I was just going to run a QB sneak, but I couldn't get the snap off. I was spamming the A button, but I guess I lagged too much. So now it's third down and 6. And CJ Prosise not able to get the first. It's fourth down. Here's a field goal to make it an 8-point game. No, it's a fake. Oh my goodness. That was a risky play. I didn't trust myself to make the field goal, but it looked like I would have made it if I went for it. Instead, we nearly fumbled away the Super Bowl on the goofiest play of all time. Thank God I wasn't fumbled, or else I would have been sick to my stomach. Instead, 10 seconds left. Gotta take shots downfield. Here's Tyreek Hill trying to take the top off the defense. Earl Thomas is there to force the incompletion. Pretty much one Hail Mary left with no timeouts. He's going to run the football with Jeremy Langford. Tackled in the open field. The game is over. The Seattle Seahawks once again are on top of the NFL world. Super Bowl 54 is theirs. They stayed in Dallas after winning the conference championship game against the Cowboys and beat the Chiefs and win the Super Bowl. The third win for Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll and a bunch of these other Seahawks veterans. The second for us in the CFM in the last season. A great way to end it. Like I said, the game was a little bit messy. It wasn't really the most clean played game, but I mean, that's football, man. That's what it's all about. We ended up winning it, thankfully. Shout out to my opponent. We definitely had, a couple of good games down that playoff stretch. All these games were close, man. All these games easily could have lost, like that Cowboys game. If Zeke didn't put the ball on the ground twice, it would have been just us losing in the conference championship. So what I want to talk to you guys about right here is what happens next year in the Primetime CFM, because we're bringing it back for Madden 18. This isn't it forever. but we're not bringing back the Seattle Seahawks. This is a really good team. I like the Seattle Seahawks, but they're almost too good for us. They were really well constructed where I didn't have to do much with this squad. I tried to manage the salary cap, but like I was just able to re-sign everyone, and we were able to win another Super Bowl with this squad. So next year, we're not going to go with a really bad team. I did a bunch of Twitter polls to try to ask you guys which team I was going to pick, and if you saw those Twitter polls, you know what team I'm about to say we are playing with next season. We're going to be playing with the Tennessee Titans. I put it on the line. I was down to play with the Jets. I was down to play with the Bears, all the really bad teams, but I left it up to Twitter, and a lot of people voted for the Titans. I really don't know why, but Marcus Mariota, DeMarco Murray, Delaney Walker, Corey Davis, Derrick Henry, that's our squad next year for Madden 18. So watch out for that. But right now, it's time to celebrate this Super Bowl win. Russell Wilson is the Super Bowl MVP. We've conquered the league once more in the final season. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed the nice finale for the Madden 17 Primetime Football League CFM. You see Bronson really carrying the load, 29 rushes. Subscribe for more Madden 18 gameplay. This is the last Madden 17 video I'm putting up, so after this is all Madden 18 from here on out. So I'll catch you guys on that Madden 18 side.